Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Mike here, and we have some Lorcana content going up on the YouTube channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you want to get more Lorcana content, more content in general, going to be working really hard on putting more stuff out on the YouTube channel. Check it out in the description below. You can also follow me on my other socials. They'll all be posted in the description below. But we are getting a bit of a head jump on Ursula's return. We are running, we're testing out a Amber Ruby song deck tonight today, and I'm really excited for it. As you know, we're getting a lot of amazing stuff in the next set. A Cinderella that sings for 9, an Ariel that can sing for 7, a bunch of new songs, a new song archetype in the sing together mechanic where you can have multiple characters sing songs of higher costs. So we're just getting a bit of a jump on this to see if we can tune out a Amber Ruby deck. And of course, I'm not the greatest Lorcana player, so this is a very rough draft of this, and it's something that I'm going to be working hard on this week during streams. We're going to be streaming on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing a lot of playtesting with this deck, getting your guys' thoughts and opinions as well. But let's just get into the deck, show you what we're playing with, and then we will run some games. So we're running 3 copies of the One Drop Minnie Mouse because we are playing 3 copies of Teeth and Ambition. Minnie Mouse is a really good open for this because it enables you. We have 3 defense, so we will stay alive with a 1/1 after Teeth and Ambitions. The Stylish Surfer Mini is also a really good combo with this because we have evasive, so it is going to be harder for most decks to hit us unless they are running evasives themselves. They can obviously hit us with their own stuff, and against decks like against decks that run cards that do 3 damage, we're going to lose Mini anyway, so you might as well get the most out of her. We're also running 2 copies of You Can Fly. Now, the biggest issue that this deck is going to have right now is Ruby doesn't have the greatest song selection. Most of the songs are very meh. So we're really like, until the next set, we're really kind of like digging at the bottom of the barrel here. We do get some really good songs for Ruby in the next set. So this is, like I said, this is just a very skeleton build right now. Two ink. So a character of 2 can sing it. Chosen character 2 or more can sing it. Chosen character gains evasive until the start of your turn. Being able to give stuff like your Lady Tremaines or your Maui's evasive is really cool because it's going to keep them alive on your opponent's turn and allow you to get another KO with Maui on a threat, or another KO with anything else on a threat without you taking the knockout on your opponent's turn. Gives you a lot more versatility. So we are running, of course, 3 copies of Maui, Hero to All, Rush, Reckless. You know what Maui does, 6/5. We're also running 3 copies of Maui's Fishhook. This will also allow us to give another chosen character evasive, or we can give a chosen character +3. And if we have Maui on field, we don't have to pay for the cost. So giving Maui evasive through You Can Fly or Ariel, and then using Maui's Fishhook to give something else evasive is a really, really fun play. We already talked about the 3 copies of Mini. Let's talk about this Ariel. We're running 3 copies of Ariel Adventurous Collector. It's a 2/3, 3 inkable, quest for 1. Has evasive, and whenever we play a song, a chosen character of yours also gains evasive. So we can just put evasive all around the board, really force our opponent to have to use their damage dealing cards or their banishing cards to get our threats off the board, or else we're just going to sit there and keep questing, giving things evasive, and our opponent's not going to be able to stop us. 2 copies of Lady Tremaine and 2 copies of Madame Medusa. I can't recycle these, so I might up them to 3 and 3. Like I said, very rough draft with this. Lady Tremaine, shift 4. We're obviously not shifting. 6 drop, uninkable. 3/4, quest for 2. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters. This gets around Ward, even if your opponent only has a character on the field with Ward, because they have to choose the character with Ward. And Madame Medusa, 4/4, 6 drop, uninkable, quest for 1. When you play this character, you can banish something with 3 or less power. And rounding out our red songs, we're also running 3 copies of Be Prepared. Board wipes are always fun. Banish all characters. Getting into the amber of our deck, we are running 3 copies of the 1-drop Singer Cinderella. This will enable us to sing any of our 3-drop songs, which is also really, really good. 2 copies of the... That should be 3 copies. Haha, it's a good thing we're doing this video. That should be 3 copies. There we go. There we go. So 3 copies of the Evil Queen, which we are, of course, going to shift into the really good Queen, so we can play any 5-drop songs. Again, we're running into the issue with this that there's not really a lot of like good 5-drop songs. So this is going to help us out with like our Mauis to like take out threats without losing our Mauis in return. So 3 copies of Be Our Guest. Look at the top 4 cards of our deck. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your deck. It's a 2-cost song. 2 copies of Lantern. We would like to pay less for our characters if we can. 3 copies of the Singer for Sebastian. He's really just singing Hakuna Matata at this point. Like I said, what makes these singers so good in like the Amber Steel deck is that there's a lot more songs in that range with them. But we're testing stuff. 3 copies of the Flute because we would like to, if we played a song this turn, we would like to gain some lore. 3 copies of Zero to Hero. Count the number of characters you have in play. Pay that amount of ink less for the next character we play this turn. 3 copies of the Singer 5 Ariel. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, get a song, and then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. 3 copies of Heal What Has Been Hurt. Again, song selection without the extra adding of a different color is a little harder with this, because we're not going to have the ramping of blue, we're not going to have the drawing power of purple, and we're not going to have the just pure damage output of steel. So 3 copies of Hakuna Matata. Remove up to 3 damage from each of your characters, and then like we said, we're rounding out with the Queen. So we're going to be interested to see how this plays out. Like I said, we are missing a lot of stuff. This deck is going to get immensely better in the next set when we're getting a bunch of red ruby songs that damage. We're getting a lot more songs that heal. Some other things I was looking at is there is a Rapunzel package right here that whenever we remove 1 or more damage from one of your characters, you may draw a card. Lets us draw cards. Quests for 2. So just some fun little things that we can mess around with. The Piglet is also the Piglet from, where are we? Where are you, little Piglet? The Piglet from Into the Inklands is also a really good option here. Well, you have 2 or more other characters in play. This character gets +2 lore. We can give him evasive, and we can play stuff through. Again, like I said, this is just a very rough draft. We're going to be working on some more stuff this weekend on the stream. But let's get into some games and see how it runs. Alrighty, so let's see if we can find a worthy opponent for our deck. Again, like I said, I don't really know how this is going to run. It seems like a really good idea in theory. Ariel singing songs, giving threats evasive. We're going to take this test run out, and then, like I said, we're going to be streaming on Saturday night. We're going to be running this deck with chat suggestions. So we're starting off against Amber and Emerald. So sorry, Steel and Emerald. And we're going second. So I just realized I don't have my headphones on. That's actually not terrible. So that's actually not bad. So we're going to put that back. We're going to put that back. I think we're going to put that back. All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, so this isn't terrible. So we're obviously we have a good turn 1 into turn 2 play with the Queen. Or we can even turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 Queen. And then on turn 4, we could, with the Lantern, we can play Maui. So they're opening up with the Bayou. We're going to ink. I actually think at this point we're going to ink Teeth and Ambitions. I'm going to play our Queen. I'm going to pass. So they're going to get passive lore from the Bayou. So we need to get rid of the Bayou as quickly as we can. So they're inking the 1-drop Robin Hood. Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna ink. We're gonna ink be our guest. And then we're going to play a lantern. Yes. I have to be careful because they can shift into a Robin Hood with this morph, and they can really make us hurt. So it's obvious that they're all about. Oh, okay, that sucked. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna ink. You can fly. We're gonna shift with the queen. Doing a quest. And pass. Okay, so on the next turn we can play Mini. So on the next turn we'll probably have to ink Maui, unfortunately. It's just how it's working out here. What does this thing do? Oh, that's interesting. All right, so we're going to ink that. And we're going to play Mini. And then we're going to pass. Oh, all right. I must act. Oh, I can. Yeah, that works. I kind of forgot that I have to attack the So they could double rush into here, but I think that'd be a bad idea. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I don't have an inkable here, but I could play Maui and rush Cinderella. I think that's actually probably. I think that was arguably. I think that was arguably my best call. I need to get something inkable. That's the one issue I'm noticing with this deck is I'm running into a lot of uninkable situations. So we have the queen. We're going to ink the queen. And then we're going to quest for 2 with Mini. So the good thing here is that my opponent is kind of on the draw. Until he does that. I feel like it's in my best bet here now to ink Cinderella and play Medusa. And pass. My opponent's on the draw, so they haven't played this card yet, so they probably don't have anything. It's probably something they can't ink or can't play. We're going to play Cinderella, just so we have another body on board, and we're going to quest with Medusa. Kit's going to return Cinderella to my hand. Jasper's going to quest, forcing me to attack. We're going to play Cinderella again, and then we're going to grab Ariel. Did I not draw Ariel? No, I did not. I misplayed. We'll take out Jasper. If Kit wants to take us out on the pass, then we are still sitting on this be prepared. So as soon as we get to like 6 ink, we can. Okay. I'm gonna pass. It's not a good scenario to play Be Prepared. I really regret not drawing that Ariel. Oh, okay. So he only has characters. Good to know. Pass. So now the issue here is we're not drawing into a lot. Ugh, that's what I was hoping to avoid. Okay, so what we're going to do on our next turn is we're going to quest with the queen. No. Damn it. I wanted to quest with the queen first. That was dumb on my part. Okay, so I'm drawing into... I can play the shift queen on my turn, which is fine. We're going to play queen and pass. Okay. Ooh, that's a good play. I don't know if I'm going to quest with the queen, because Hans will take out the queen and put a damage on the Medusa, potentially. Will he? Let's try it. He might not. He might just quest with Hans to put a damage counter somewhere to put me in more of a grab your sword range. Yeah. Fire the cannons. Smart. Smart. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to Medusa into Han. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay. Ideally, a Tremaine draw here would be fantastic. Because then we could give Medusa evasive. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to You Can Fly on Medusa. Okay. Then we're gonna. Wait, what? How did I lose? Oh, whenever one of your other characters. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is, depending on what he does, he's only gonna quest for one. I'll live. He can't. This is a decision. I feel like this is my best option. Oh, no, he drew another flute. That is the actual worst thing to draw right now. A Tremaine here would be really good. So they're questing for 2. That is not what I wanted. Oh my gosh. What a time to deck out. The Cinderella is not going to be helpful. If only I could have drawn this character earlier. Okay, so we got it close. Well played. We lose. Didn't even need to fire the cannons. You literally could have just attacked. Okay, so you know what? I'm not mad about that. That was good. Like, we just kind of ran out of steam. Didn't see a lot of our like good cards, and I'm dumb and didn't draw the Ariel. All right, let's get into it. Let's see if we can find a worthy adversary to battle us. Ooh, this should be good. Okay, so this hand is actually not terrible. Would have liked something else, but it is what it is. I would have liked something else, but it is what it is. Next turn, we can play the queen if we want. Ink the fish hook. Play the queen. I don't want any of these. That is not something I was happy with either way. I should have just quested. I should have just quested, chat. Beast Mirror. Okay. Ink Sebastian. Play Ariel. Kind of want to draw Teeth and Ambitions, honestly. I could play this and drop the other Ariel, but I think I might actually wait and play it and play that Medusa on my turn. Having the teeth inhibitions is nice because we can, if they play something like a Robin Hood, we can teeth inhibitions on the Ariel. Actually, we could play this Ariel, teeth inhibitions on that Ariel, and then give that Ariel evasive so they can't attack her. Ooh, interesting. I did that backwards. Yeah, I did that backwards. Whoopsie. Won't ink the teeth now then. I mean, it's fine. I can still quest. We're still sitting. I wonder what they're doing. They're obviously playing some kind of item build, so I gotta be careful when I play my fish hooks. Not my fish hooks. My flutes. Okay, so that can challenge ready characters. So what I could do here is I could go 0 to hero. Okay, so now they can whole new world me, which is actually surprisingly, I'm surprisingly okay with that. Thank you. Oh, yes, that is so much better. Okay, so on my turn, I'm going to ink Sebastian, and I'm going to Bare Necessities. Okay, so we're going to ink Sebastian. I'm going to Bare Necessities. And along came Zeus. And I might actually... I don't mind it. Actually, no, I'm going to get this Maui on the field before they whole new world me. Yay, we won. So that was pretty good. We were able to aggro. Not really what the deck was supposed to do. I don't know how it would have gone if we had gotten that whole new worlded. But yeah, that's the deck. We're going to be streaming with more with this deck on Thursday. Not Thursday. Sorry, today's Thursday. We're going to be streaming more with this deck on Saturday. We're going to be playing some more games with it, making some changes. If you guys have any suggestions, come on out Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out. We're going to be streaming some Pixelborn, and it's going to be a good time. So thank you guys for checking out the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ding the notification bell if you want more Lorcana content. See ya.